Yeah. What's good?
What's good? It's Friday.
Where everybody at?
I don't know. It's just me and you right now.
Oh, word. We gonna talk some.
And our online viewers.
Okay.
Shout out to all of you all.
Hey, what up, viewers?
Yes. On Instagram and Facebook.
We gonna talk that sugar honey iced tea today.
Honey iced tea. Yes,
right.
let's talk it.
Right.
So listen.
What?
Well, first of all, we gotta welcome ourselves.
Yeah.
Welcome to Always On Podcast with Tonya and Jay, featuring DJ J.U. Weiss,
President of Woo Worldwide DJ Coalition.
That's right.
The biggest entity on the planet. Go ahead.
What's this you're playing?
I can't tell you right now, but I'm gonna give you the initials. UZD.
UZD?
Yes.
UZD.
Yes.
Is that a group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. From Providence.
Oh, from Providence. Okay.
Providence, Rhode Island. Yes.
Are you doing something with this group?
Yes.
UZD?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't elaborate anything else?
Nah,
Can't talk?
I'm just playing a little snippet of this joint because this is one of my favorites. And it's considered as exercise music. But when we get our break, I'm gonna play it for us tonight. All right?
Okay. I want
tell
to
me
hear
what
it.
Y'all be the judge.
All right. So.
But let me start it off like this.
Okay.
How you been?
I've been all right.
How was your week?
It was busy. I've been grinding.
You've been grinding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looked like you've been grinding.
I don't know. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Always On Podcast with Tonya and Jay. We're missing Jay. I guess she went down there to get him and everything. I don't know. Featuring DJ J.U. Weiss, my man right here.
Yeah. My girl right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you right now, if y'all look at this in the cameras or your pads and stuff, she really have pretty green, hazel, brown, all types of multicolored eyes. And it's just like they hypnotize you. And then you be like, sounding like how this beat sounds.
Wait a minute, are you hypnotized right now? Is that what you're saying? Oh my gosh. Oh Lord Jesus. All right. Something happened to the what happened? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna start off. Oh, there's Jay.
Oh, Shams, man.
What's up, JJ?
Hey, baby. 8-11.
8-11.
It's been worse.
Yeah.
It's been worse of the thing.
Oh my
welcome.
Afternoon.
Yo, hey.
Afternoon. It's
Hey.
Wait a minute. You in style right now?
No.
What's up?
I'm like Jay, you what?
Yeah.
Hey, let me just say this.
Say it, baby.
He premiered in the Avengers and stuff, so you know he go come here.
I just came back from Cannes Film Festival. It was lit. Go see Rocket Man.
Oh, Rocket Man?
Oh, how was that?
Get out
I
of here.
didn't see it. I'm getting tickets. I went to Cannes Film Festival. That was yesterday. But I feel you though. I got pretend.
Okay. I gotta go see that. I'm
Yeah.
thinking it might be better than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, they said it's a whole different vibe. You know what's better than Bohemian Rhapsody?
What?
All the shit going on in CBS.
Oh!
Shout out to my girl Gail. Shout out to my girl Nara. And my homeboy who went to Syracuse is stepping off of 60.
Who?
Stevie Croft.
Oh yeah, and I just saw him in the elevator today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was like,
shout out
how
to
you
Stevie.
doing? Steve,
okay.
You the man. You know you're the man.
SU
Steve.
Newhouse. He's a Newhouse guy. He bleeds orange.
Okay.
The new orange.
All right. Yeah, orange ain't the new black in Syracuse.
Yeah.
That's
so,
for sure.
boss lady, you was telling me earlier before you go get on the show, you was like saying that something about Games of Thrones.
GOT.
Yes.
GOT.
For all you GOT fans, let me push that back.
Push back.
Can I say something before you?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Think it through.
What?
I'm a Big Bang Theory fan.
I know that ended when Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like
Yes.
that?
I like that.
Did you like the last episode?
I didn't really get a chance to see it.
What?
Yeah, I was busy.
It's called YouTube.
It's called.
I'm gonna check that out. But
I don't.
Record it.
I'm not a huge Big Bang Theory, but my mom is. I know that. And I didn't know it was they were wrapping up, but I saw all the clips.
Yeah.
And they said it was a pretty powerful. They could see a spinoff.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's what they said. It was something about the elevator finally worked, and
Get out of here.
what's his name? Either girlfriend or his wife
Sheldon.
was pregnant.
Yeah.
Sheldon's girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Wife. Wow.
Wait a minute, is Sheldon married?
Yeah, he married.
In the show.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. The show. Because I was just on.
I mean,
as
to
being
kid
annoying.
Cooker or something.
Yeah, but Sheldon.
Sheldon's a part of the the LGBTQ community, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, I never really.
But listen, who is it? And then in some face or fashion, you heard about the GLAAD Awards?
Yes, I heard about
that. Was big. That was big. Shout out to Josh.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to Josh.
Peace out, Josh.
Yeah, when's he coming back?
Josh is busy with a couple of pieces. Celebrity Page is one. I think he's doing a lot of red carpet. He covered the GLAAD. He and I had we got together a couple of weeks ago. We were strategizing on what to do because he's bouncing back and forth from Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
But you could peek him on IG. You know, everybody's there these days.
Jay is the man. He's a definitely trendsetter.
Wait a minute. What's up with the glasses? You think you cooling, eh? You cooling? There ain't no sun outside.
I don't really think it.
That guy's
man. Been that way for
you heard that?
very, very, very
he
long
said
time.
It comes through his pores.
Okay, coolness. Cool.
It ain't the best attribute a person can have, but
well, I like him.
One of mine.
That's Fly Guy Jay right there.
One of mine.
Exactly,
He's
I like him.
Superhero. Coming in.
I don't know about all that, but you know, we're a team.
Yeah.
We're the Avengers.
Yeah.
Black Gang.
I know he's the Mod Squad.
That too.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever's trending, we be.
All right, bet.
Except FLO. No diss to the engineer, just shouting you out.
Yeah. Well,
y'all need to work some shit out, but y'all been great to us.
Definitely. Amazing.
Like,
had a great almost a whole year.
And you never know. Yeah, we're not quitting. We just trying to renegotiate what's crack-a-lacking.
Yeah. So
our homeboy, we gotta do a certain type of intro. You read what I text you?
Yeah, but let me read it from you.
Yeah, let me pull it up because we're about to get the Harlem ambassador.
Well, we got 3 minutes.
Yeah, but now I gotta take off the glasses. He was
like,
"Want
to use my glasses?" No.
I saw your glasses. They're pretty dapper over there.
Thanks, man.
Harlem's first top male black model, writer, producer, and the Harlem ambassador, Musa Jackson's
gonna call in. Okay. Yes.
So he's gonna talk about the Harlem Eater.
Oh yeah, did you go to that? Is that coming up this weekend?
I'm going tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. One of my
what's the history on that?
That's what he's gonna break down. He's gonna break down how healthy, vegan, gluten-free is now part of the Harlem Soul Food Institution.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
Does that include chitlins?
Well, chitlins is the institution. Chitlins, fried chicken, watermelon salad. But now they're taking the salt out. They're taking some of the gluten out.
Okay.
So, and they're taking a lot of the fried elements out. So, if you want a tofu salad or...
That's good.
You want to rub some fat back on your woman's thighs.
Well, I don't do that.
That is 100% gluten-free.
Hey, Big Bro Jay.
He said
glasses back on.
Fat back.
No pork on the fork and no beef.
Fat back. Oh my gosh. So what's been up with you this week?
Jay Jones, what have I done? Had a meeting today. That was kind of cool. Shout out to Paula. Was there a play or something? I was at the Upfronts. For a little bit. Had a power breakfast with with another vice president of the media. That was either Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember. What else? Did I come by CBS this week? Or was it last week?
I think it was last week when you came back from Berlin.
Oh, okay. So, what else has been cracking? It's just the grind, basically. Scandals in the news, immigration,
abortion,
adversity score. What you guys been up to? Where's the money at?
In my back pocket right now.
Nice.
Actually, it's in my bra.
Yeah.
You want to see it? Hold on.
Jay, you ice to handle that, boss lady.
What?
Okay.
Is it sweaty? It's still spendable.
Yeah. And it smells good too, right?
I don't know. You tell me, pimp.
You didn't smell that?
No, I missed it.
Nobody's. Yo, listen.
I missed it.
Get off the topic.
I missed it.
There was nothing to miss.
I saw the green. I didn't.
It was green.
It was green.
There's nothing to miss. You see these people? Anyways.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
Is Musa on? Is he here?
Is he lit?
Yay!
Okay, we gotta do the intro. Do it now.
Okay, hold on.
What's up? We are now talking to Harlem's first top male black model. Sound check. Writer.
Yes.
What's up? Producer.
Yes.
And Harlem ambassador, my motherfucker.
Yeah.
All ours. All our peeps.
That's right. That's
All
right.
our peeps. And he's international up in New Hampshire. Mr.
Right.
Musa
Jackson.
What up, Mr. 125?
What up? Tonya and Jay.
Hey.
Musa.
Musa.
Yes, I am in New Hampshire. I am celebrating a milestone in my family. My nephew, I want to give him a shout out. Nathaniel Lewis is graduating from University of New Hampshire.
Yes.
Shout out
Congratulations.
to all the graduates.
All the graduates.
This weekend. It's a big thing for all of our graduates going on. So I'm here with my family.
Nice. Happy family. Happy Jackson.
Thank you.
Yes, that is beautiful.
Are you
and tell him I
pouring
said
the champagne,
congratulations.
or you just throwing out money?
Huh? What?
Champagne or money?
Or both?
Yo, we gonna pop some bottles. We gonna
What?
I'm gonna keep the money though.
Oh,
We gonna pop some bottles.
Celebrate.
Exactly.
We gonna hang out.
exactly.
We gonna do it right. We gonna turn up, and then we're gonna take him to he's from Maryland, so my
okay.
sister's throwing a big party in Maryland.
Oh,
that's
so
nice.
yeah,
Nice.
it's definitely turn up time for all the graduates.
No
Congratulations.
doubt. Yeah.
All the graduates, congratulations! out
That's
there.
right. That's a
Ever
big
listening.
Huge.
big weekend. But
Yes.
it's a big weekend because I'm all things Harlem as a Harlem ambassador.
Because you are.
So
Harlem.
we have a great weekend happening this weekend in Harlem, y'all, which is Harlem Eat Up.
Yum.
Tell me y'all heard. Have you heard about it?
Yes, I
Have you
heard about it.
Harlem
Definitely
Eat Up?
heard about it.
Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about it. This is the 5th annual Harlem Eat Up. And exactly what it is it's a week-long festival that celebrates the food, the culture, and the spirit of my hometown, Harlem. It was founded by my good friend, chef extraordinaire, restaurant owner of Red Rooster, Marcus Samuelson.
Oh, really?
Shout out to
And
Marcus.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Shout
know
out
that.
to yeah,
And
Marcus.
Red Roosters. You know I love Red
brainchild.
Roosters.
Oh, we love some.
Along with his partner, Herb Carlett of Carlett's and Company.
Okay.
And basically, what it does, Tonya and Jay, is really brings together the community. Okay, so we celebrate the best of Harlem, and the best way to do that is through our culture, our music, and of course our food.
Right.
So what you're gonna get, is you have a lot of dine-in experiences. So this particular week, starting Monday, we had Chef Boulevard Bistro, where he's gonna be relaunching his restaurant on 116th Street. So they had a dining experience there. Then we had Harlem's own couturier, Dapper Dan, hosted a big event at Red Rooster. And then my girl, my sister Melba Wilson.
Melba, I saw pictures. Yeah.
Yes.
I saw pictures of you.
Yes, she hosted an event there. But this weekend is the big deal. This is the big deal. So anybody that's listening, I would suggest this Saturday and Sunday is what we're going to have an incredible lineup. It happens in Morningside Park, which is on 100. Right. So it's a big open situation. And this year, for the first time, it'll be hosted by my girl, like my sister, television and radio personality, Harlem's very own Bevy Smith will be the first host. Yes. And we will have what we call something that'll be great because it's a big thing for the family. So the family can come out for free at some place called the Marketplace on the Stroll. So this takes place on what we call the Harlem Stroll at the Marketplace, right? And that's for free. So there'll be kids' activities. There'll be giveaways. There'll be people be selling their wares. There'll be food that'll be given, giveaways. And then we're going to have the main stage, which is presented by Macy's. And there they'll have a culinary demonstrations and a live music. And my boy DJ Stormin' Norman is our DJ. So that's going to be a turn up, right?
Right.
But the big ticket, guys, is the ultimate grand tasting. Okay, that is where it's a ticketed event. You got to be over 21 because we're gonna be drinking and we gonna be drinking, and we gonna be drinking, and we gonna be eating, and we gonna be drinking, and we gonna eat, and we gonna be drinking over 20 of the best restaurants in Harlem. So you get to taste all of these things. Trust me.
No, this is
we
lit.
get twisted.
Yes.
We get really twisted. It's the best time you could possibly have in Harlem.
Any bands or anything performing?
Yeah, there'll be like live music. I'm not sure. I think Rakim performed last year. Every year it kind of takes it to the next level.
Right.
So he's always invited. Yeah, but there's a lot of live demonstrations, cooking demonstrations, because remember, this is like food, music, and culture. So it's a lot of eating, it's a lot of drinking, and there'll be dancing as well. So I think there'll be like a dance, somebody that's going to be performing and stuff like that. So it's going to be a really great event for everybody.
It sounds great. It sounds good.
So forget Hudson Yards this weekend. Shoot uptown.
Uptown.
Morningside.
Uptown.
I'm rocking. I'm in it. I'm checking it out next month tomorrow. 1:15.
Yeah, what time it start?
It's this weekend. Yeah. So it starts. I think tickets. You can still grab tickets, right? Mm-hmm. But I think it starts from 12 to 5:30.
Oh, that's short.
Yeah, it's like 5 hours. It's fine, but trust me, when you start drinking, it's child. After your 10th drink,
and tomorrow's going to be like mid-70s and sunny.
So,
be like
and then of course the restaurants are still open.
Right.
We have so many great restaurants participating: Babalucci, Veneteria, Harlem Shake, of course Red Rooster.
Right.
They're all participating.
Okay.
This year.
I like Veneteria. Who owns Veneteria?
My girlfriend, Yvette Bueno.
She's gorgeous, right? She's really
Bueno.
pretty. I don't know.
What happened?
I think she's really. I've been in there a couple of times.
Yeah, it's good. It's good
yeah,
food.
It's a good
always
spot.
On point.
I like
always good food. The Branzino. If you ever go there, to me, the Branzino is the best.
Oh, really?
The best. Get the Branzino. You good?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite food?
Babalucci
When you
there too, huh?
The experience. What's your favorite food when you come out? When you come out to the event?
Of the stroll?
Yeah.
Of Harlem Eat Up or in general?
Harlem Eat Up. When you come out, are you coming out this weekend or no?
What's my favorite food? What's my favorite food there?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so wait. Okay, so this year, do you guys know about Charlie's Pan Fried Chicken?
No.
Tell me y'all know about that.
No.
You don't know about that?
I don't.
Oh my God. Can I school y'all?
Yeah, school us.
Charles Pan Fried Chicken is been around, I don't know, just ever since I was a kid, right? He uses 100-year-old frying pan, y'all, okay? With that skillet.
Yes.
The best fried chicken in all of Harlem. I love you, Sylvia. I love you, Melba. But that's all he does. That's all he does is the fried chicken. And it is the bomb. And he's participating this year. So I want to say this year, the food to get. I mean, I know we all about healthy and there'll definitely be some gluten-free situations there and a lot of healthy choices that you can have. But I'm going for fried chicken.
Don't play yourself.
Yes, exactly. Cheat this weekend, everybody. If you're on a diet,
cheat a little bit.
Cheat a little bit. Have some fun.
You can't come uptown and not get a little fried chicken.
You can do it all.
Or macaroni and cheese.
Put some Courvoisier. Hey. I'll be drinking.
I be drinking.
You be drinking?
I be drinking.
A lot of wine.
Yeah, give me a double of that Hennessy. Double up on the Henny.
Oh my God, Henny makes you crazy.
Put some lemonade in it. Wink, wink.
We got Henny, we got Hendrix, we got everything.
Oh, Hendrix is my spot too. And what's up with the French bistros? They popping too. And what about that organic joint on 120 something? You had your birthday there, I think, a year ago or two.
Which one? Which place was it?
It's like an organic spot. They always play Breakfast at Tiffany's inside on the
You mean which one? Che Lucien or was it on Lenox?
Is it on? I think it's on Lenox, across the street from Mount Olivet Church. Not across from Mount Olivet, but down the street.
Oh. Okay, so you talking about bar wine?
Bar
you
wine's
talking
across
about
the street.
Secretani?
What the hell is the name of this? No, Cherie's.
Which one? Oh, Cherie.
Cherie.
I know the owner.
Cherie's not around anymore.
Really?
Nah.
I like
Cherie closed.
It's CHERE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the owner.
Cherie,
Yeah.
French spot.
Yeah.
They
closed
closed.
it?
Yeah,
That was my
yeah.
spot.
But we got a lot of new things.
Yes, you do.
A lot of things uptown now. A lot of new restaurants uptown. We got the Edge and the Grange and Fumo uptown. If you want to get some of the best Italian food, go to Fumo.
Ooh,
I hope y'all are taking notes, y'all.
I
because
am.
these
I'm
are
listening to
good
you.
restaurants. The Grange, amazing. You want healthy, tasty choices. The Grange. You want Jamaican, British Jamaican food, right? British Jamaican. Go to the Edge. Two Sisters.
I want to
they
live
run
in
that.
the Edge.
You already live
Just
on
that you
there.
have so many options now. It's like crazy.
That's the spot, the Edge. That's hot. The Edge is hot. I
You
hear.
know the Edge.
Yeah.
The Edge is hot.
The Edge is
Yeah.
hot. The Edge is hot. What about for desserts and just a nightcap?
Let me see. Well, you've got desserts. We love still my favorite, although she's on the Upper West Side now, is Make My Cake.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's
Make
my
My
girl.
Cake.
Leah Baylor is the queen of cakes. We call her
Okay.
the queen of cakes. But a lot of these places have great
Charmaine,
desserts,
you the shit because I
after
know you
desserts.
listening. But,
Oh, she's right here. What's up, Cake Diva?
She busting the cat, but you know,
She's
Make
definitely
My-
right here.
you know, there's room for us all.
Yeah.
There's room for everybody.
Exactly.
Okay, there's room for everybody.
Exactly.
You know, I'm just saying.
Right.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Everybody's got to get a piece of the pie.
Precisely.
Everybody.
Everybody be drinking.
We be drinking.
Everybody.
Everybody.
We be drinking.
Well, that's
Hey,
hot.
so well, congratulations again
So
to
ask
your
me.
nephew. Was your nephew? Your cousin?
my nephew,
Yeah, your
Daniel
nephew.
Lewis.
Wow. Congratulations again. And everything.
you
I'm
so
going to
much.
definitely try to make it out there this weekend. I want to. Sunday I will try to.
Please.
Definitely. Is it
Please
Sunday
do.
too?
Please do.
Sunday too,
It's
right?
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
great,
Saturday
great,
and Sunday.
great.
Yep.
Great,
And they're
great.
always gonna be. You come out. Listen, it's over at 5:30, but check me. Always an after party somewhere.
Oh,
now.
you know it.
Oh, you don't
you
roll.
know.
You don't roll
You
up till
know.
You already
5:30.
know.
You know.
and
you already
and
know.
throw my name around a little bit.
I am. Do you know Musa
That's
Jackson,
never a bad thing to
ambassador of
do.
I'm
Harlem?
gonna be like, yeah, I'm here to meet Muse.
Yeah. Well, say it seems like this ambassador be having fun.
You
Oh,
have
no.
you have to check out his Instagram and Facebook. He's all over with everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody.
You know.
Can I ask
Hey,
the
look,
can I ask the ambassador
Gotta
a
spread the
question?
love. Got to
Ask
spread
him.
the love.
Hey, Mr. Ambassador, for the
Yes, sir.
August Fest of the parade, are you gonna be the grand host of that, or how that gonna go?
Nah, I, you know what? Maybe 1 year they'll bless me with that honor of being a grand marshal. I'm trying to think, who is it this year? Well, I want to say Vi Higginson, right?
Oh,
Is
really?
it my? I believe, don't quote me on that, but I think it's her this year. Vi Higginson, yeah.
Mm.
But it's always a great time, you know. So that's a real Harlem moment because you get to see all the bands from around, you know, turned up all around from around the nation. They come through, and it marches right past my house on 7th Avenue, Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard. So I don't really have to go nowhere. Bring the chair out.
I'm going to come over there
and
and,
we want-
put my food down. And
Come hang
everything.
out with
yeah,
me.
It's like
Come hang with
definitely.
me.
I am. We're supposed to hook up
Come hang
anyway.
with me.
So
we supposed to.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. We've been busy.
I can't catch you, man. I only can catch you on Fridays on Always On with Tonya and Jay. That's how they find you.
All right. That's right. Yes.
If I want to find you, I can find you there.
Definitely. Definitely. What else?
That's the
Musa,
spot.
what else you been
Yeah.
working on?
Say what?
I said, what else have you been working on? Are you working on anything? Any shows or something? Anything like that?
Marcus wants to do a dinner with me next month
Uh-huh.
on black male models who paved the way in the industry and
Jay,
being one of the
you should go
80s
for it.
models, first Gap model from Harlem.
I'm an
ever.
agent, but
He
thank
he
you.
basically said, listen, you got to tell your story. And so I'm going to help curate that with him next month. And then I have a big event in the park, Marcus Garvey Park Amphitheater, Richard Rogers Amphitheater, which is Mount Morris Park, Marcus Garvey Park. I'll be doing a free screening of the 45th anniversary of Claudine.
Oh, Claudine, yes.
James
Yeah.
Earl, Diane
Yes, I
Washington.
love that.
The cast.
Me too.
Hold
I
on,
love
y'all,
that
it's big. We're going to do a panel with the cast.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my childhood friends, I was actually on the set of Claudine when I was a child because my best friend was in the movie. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Which one was
growing
it?
up. So, you know, a lot of Harlem history. So we're going to bring it home. and hopefully we're trying to work out an after thing with Diane Carroll, James Earl Jones, and a lot of the cast will be there. So that's a historic moment for Harlem. I think one of the greatest love stories ever.
Exactly.
And greatest soundtracks by Gladys Knight and Curtis Mayfield, late Curtis Mayfield. So we'll see we'll let you know. I'll probably come back on and promote it.
Yeah,
maybe I'll bring
definitely.
on a cast member or something.
Let us know.
It's gonna be it'll be the end of September. So that's kind of
that's perfect.
That's a big event. So we're gonna try and it's a free event. It's for our community. It'll be like I said, a free screening in the park with a panel discussion with the cast, and we're 45 years. So
all right.
And then of course there's a lot going on in Harlem because it's we're gearing up for the 100th anniversary of the Harlem Renaissance. So that's a big deal.
That's a
100 years of the Harlem Renaissance, and so we have a lot of different things. So Harlem's on fire. That's
definitely
Harlem's a place
on
to
fire.
be
That's
right
an
now.
understatement.
Yeah.
But
love it there.
I have
Yeah.
a poster of the Harlem Renaissance
Love
in
it.
my office. All right, cool.
Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I know it was a last minute thing, but thanks a million.
Yes, and tell your nephew again, congratulations.
Yes. Thank you so much.
All
And
right.
thank you so much always for having me on, okay?
All right.
Absolutely.
We'll
Love you
talk to
guys.
Love you too.
Love you too, man.
Okay, hope you guys come out. All right.
Musa-
I'll see you
Okay.
soon.
Musa
All
Jackson.
right.
Right
Bye-bye.
on.
Musa Jackson, y'all.
Peace. All right.
I guess we can take a little break
Take
there.
a 5-minute hit.
Yeah.
2-minute lockout. We got Cohen coming up.
We got the Cohen Report coming up.
Made it. All right, my homeboys on Fox. We all good. We got the Cohen Report coming up. Yeah, what we talking about? A lot.
Yes, there's a lot that's been
All right,
happening.
Steve, get ready for a call.
All right, yep, we'll call you back in we'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Some hoes, some M's, some hoes, some M's, some weed, some cocaine, ecstasy. Do your motherfucking homework. Popping that Molly, niggas down them streets. 1, 2, 3. If you knew better, you'd do better. 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 If you knew better, you'd do better, nigga. If you knew better, you'd read a book. Do something more than smoking cuts. Like a fish getting scaled, I'm off the hook. Fish trying to scale money off the books. I got so much charm, it's off the chain. That boy's for the real, call him Candy Rain. Talking money, I'm all ears. You can call me Martin Payne. When the shit pop off, the one to blame. Like a drunk driver, swerve in your lane. Play your part, I'm the Renaissance man in Detroit at the Renaissance. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. I cop the work and then I'm moving it. If I set shit off, then I'm losing it. You can find me in the girl's gluteus. She like, who is this? It be us, Universal Zoo, we animals. That's why they try to lock us down with dangerous like Lucifer Angel dust. Protect yourself.
Are we back? Hey, we're back.
We certainly are. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
The city
Happy
is,
Friday.
like Musa was just saying, how everything's going on in Harlem this week with the food and the culture and the excitement. But the city's happy today. It's 77 degrees, finally.
Finally. I mean,
thought
it
it was
didn't even
gonna
stop
rain.
raining. It did rain some today, but it's been raining for the last, 3-4 days?
3 or 4 days straight. And it's been cold, but now the streets are crowded. People are out. You can tell the energy is up.
That New York energy is back.
Yeah, the rails are crowded. The banks are crowded.
The streets are crowded.
Everything's crowded. What's up, Mr. Cohen?
Doesn't take much to get you New York people excited and interested, does it? You get a 70-degree day. I don't know. We live in 70-degree days out here in San Diego. We're not that excitable, I guess.
Yeah, we were jonesing for it. I mean, we went through winter, we went to spring. We were like, when's it coming? The flowers
I
came
think it
and
was
gone.
was it Tuesday when it was super cold? Or I think
know.
it was Tuesday. I
It
wore a
might-
coat.
I think it must have had an effect on your mayor because obviously he sort of lost his mind, decided to run for president.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that
Yeah,
up
me too.
because that seems to be. I mean, I even have to agree with the press.
Me-
It's a joke. And have you seen the covers of the New York Post?
I didn't see it today. Is it? What did they say?
Yesterday was like, Bellagio was running, and it was like a wide shot of people just cracking up. And today was New York hates the mayor.
Wow. I have to tell you, I spent a fair amount of tours of duty in New York City during the Ed Koch era. Of course, one of the great, I think arguably one of the great mayors for New York in his years. And a number of other mayors. I have never seen a mayor that's as divisive with his own folks as DeBlasio is. I mean, they actually booed him.
Yes.
When he had his announcement. That's extraordinary.
He's not carrying very
You know
well.
what I think? I think he's trying to say, you know what? I don't expect to win, but if I win, it'll be a mirror. It just seems like he's just motivated. And even if he wins, the White House is just gonna. I mean, no offense to interracial marriage, but he's got the black wife who was a lesbian. Now she's straight.
Oh, wow.
The 4 or 5 children with the huge afros.
Huge afros.
He's like 6'7". Not that cosmetics has anything to do with character and policies.
That's okay. I mean, why not portray that as a great positive? That's the new America. We are a diverse, inclusive America. But you don't have to run for president at the same time and make a fool of yourself. Why not just celebrate what you've done in your life and play off that? His wife, I think, is going to run for council, is she not?
She was saying she was going to run. I think something came up budget-wise.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I think that's why it's hard for us to follow any other news outside of that,
what's
because
going on
that
here?
has just, I mean, with all the big stuff that's happening, you got adversity, you have college, you have
Right.
immigration, you have all these things happening.
Right.
Abortion
is really taking over.
And but de Blasio, I'm telling you, is trending.
Is he?
We just can't wait to see what happens next. Well, I can't wait to see how.
I don't know. I think that's attributable, though, Jay, to it's just sort of the car crash or the high-speed chase. I mean, the guy's got himself in a Lamborghini.
Right.
He's driving as fast as he can down the LIE, and everybody's just waiting for him to hit a truck. That's what that's about.
That's exactly it.
Cohen says it.
Cohen says it must be true.
I guess.
What's happening, Steve? How's your side of the woods? Because you know what I'm also watching.
Well, I think on the serious note, Miss Harris, of course, it continues to be very popular in California.
Very popular.
She continues to build folks. I think that when we get to our early primary, which is now going to be March, California will matter this year, that she's going to be formidable. I think she's going to have a lot of those delegates coming out of the March primary in California, and I think she could surprise a lot of people. Also, talk about backbone. I mean, look, she stood up straight to Joe Biden and said, I'm not interested in being Mr. Biden's vice president. I'm interested in being president.
There you go.
That is one sexist guy. Who the hell does he think he is? to immediately knock me down to his VP when he doesn't have the chops to take me on as president. I thought that showed a boldness in her that I had not seen yet in this campaign. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Definitely. But
Because
to me, she's just been bold from the beginning. I mean, what she stands for, what she's trying to advocate and everything, I think that she has she's potential.
I mean, the buzz was that Biden and Harris was going to be the power ticket. Together they might be, if anybody can defeat, POTUS, would be them.
Mm-hmm.
But my sense is that you can't be presumptive in the current political environment. If you presume that someone is going to be your second when you're still running for the A slot, seems to me that's a bad presumption, especially when you've got 23 candidates in there. You got to prove that you're going to win it before you decide how you're going to divide it up. I thought that was a strategic error on Biden's point this week.
Well, that's what's going to happen during this debate. When's the first debate?
Yeah, exactly. When is it?
6 weeks?
I don't know. I think it's going to be the end
June,
of
right?
probably fall after we get to Labor Day. They may do an experimental debate this summer. I think we've got 2 debates coming up this summer for the Democrats, they're going to split them in half.
They're going to split them
based on their polling numbers.
Okay, because I was like, what type of wide shot can you do with 23 people?
23 people.
No, they're going to split them based on their existing polling on a certain date, and so then everybody who's under like 8 or 9% is not going to be in debate 1. They'll all be in debate 2. So it basically leaves Harris, Biden, Bernie up at in the first debate, because everybody else is under 5%.
Even Warren? Not Warren.
No, Warren's probably around 7 or 8%, and so is Buttigieg and the others. You know, I don't know. We got a long way to Sunday on this thing, I think. So we should have.
Well, I can't wait for this.
Take a deep breath. It's fun to have DeBlasio in it because it gives you a breath of fresh air and a sort of new energy around it. That's always fun. It gave the president a chance to take a shot at him, right?
Like he takes.
And
shots
that's
at
what they're gonna
everybody.
do. They're gonna go back and forth, and that's what it is. It's just kind of
comedy.
It is. It really
Definitely
is.
comedy.
It's the Lamborghini racing down to LA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you said it right.
Did you want to talk about Felicia on the?
I do. I wanted to talk about
on the occasion of the scandal.
I do. I wanted to lead into Felicia Huff, because you have a couple of people, right? Felicity Huffman, who's actually in a big movie, quite a few actually,
Yeah.
but the big one with the Wilden boys from '89 and the jogging rape scenario.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember the name.
Why do you think she pled guilty?
Well, I think it was just pretty clear that if she was going to get any kind of a smaller sentence, that the prosecutors wanted her to be in the guilty column. It saves everybody money, time, and effort if she comes forward and does that. I still think that there's a big question mark over whether she will in fact serve 4 months in incarceration. My sense is that may not happen. Even the prosecutors have been talking about, a guilty plea is what we want. We've got the big guys anyway. She's going to pay a fine, and in court, she was clearly sorrowful, unlike some of the other folks. It does seem, whether she acted that way or whether she really genuinely was that way, the result was that it seemed to be a river of great emotion that overtook her in court. And I think that the prosecutor and the judge both felt that it was real, and that could give her a break on actual time incarcerated. And remember, when we talk about incarceration, we're talking about Michael Cohen type incarceration, right? This is country's club stuff. They're not going to put her in a general lockup, nor should they.
And what's it do putting her in jail? I mean, she's better off sweeping, a park or something than
or taking everybody else's SATs for them.
Yeah. I'm with you. I think that there's levels of scrutiny that we want to apply as a fair society to the way we treat people who do the wrong thing.
Right.
And I think you can't, out of one side of your mouth, talk about mass incarceration, and the other side of your mouth talk about being really tough on people that do some kind of low-level white-collar crime. The argument's got to be equal across the board. We have to have equal. We have to have fair sentences for everybody across the entire spectrum, and make sure that incarceration, when it does happen, is executed fairly for everybody, whether you're white or an African American or a person of color in the hood. I don't think you can make both arguments. You got to be fair across the board.
What do you think is going to happen? What about her daughter, though? I think she was very sorrowful in court because of what's going on, because of her daughter. She was planning to do it again. That's why I said she was acting. She got caught. She was planning to do it with her second child.
I think your comments are appropriate. I don't know how to measure that, though, because we weren't there. I didn't see it. So it's a little hard to tell the genuineness of that, but I think it's very likely that, because she got caught, she was sorrowful. If she didn't get caught, she wouldn't have been.
She was planning to do
it. I think that all of the young people that were involved have got some soul work to do before they end this chapter in their life. Now, whether that means that they have to spend time doing civic work, or whether they just volunteer themselves it seems to me that soul work's not happened. That's what bothers me.
Right.
If I had a kid that was involved in that, I would expect them to have the backbone to come forward and say, well, the legal system can't get me, but I don't care. I need to do something to compensate for what happened to me. That's what you want young people to do, right? You want them to step up.
Right. Definitely.
Well, that's what I think she got some cred for, whether she was acting or not. Seems like she stepped up by admitting guilt.
Yeah, but her child didn't know nothing.
I mean, you have some people locally as well, right?
We have one of the gals that was Emily, who was the owner of KFMB here, which is a television station here, and Elizabeth, rather, not Emily, and she is in the same situation. She's got 2 kids on false athletic scholarships, and then a fellow out of La Jolla, financier, who also got 2 people in there, and they both, and they're both going down the same road. They're eventually going to take a plea, public service, and then they may be incarcerated or not. I think nobody knows whether the prosecutors are going to move into some incarceration. I guess my heart tells me that incarceration is not such a bad idea. That if you spend 3 or 4 months in a minimum security lockup, it does send a message.
True.
And it's not that onerous of time. I mean, if you're doing hard time, that's one thing.
Right.
But if you're doing country club time, that's another.
Right.
And I think that the restriction of freedom is it would be a valid sentence for these people.
You're a lawyer, right, Steve?
No, I'm not, but I play one.
You have that big case that I'm following closely because the Watkins is getting a lot of play now. The Winslow.
Yeah, I think that that's a tough case. He has a great attorney, but what he's accused of in terms of repeated attacks on women, boy, that's tough, especially in this environment. And I have to tell you, the evidence is all over the place. I mean, I think Watkins will be able to create some level of doubt, but it's all about who the jury is.
Right.
And I think it's all about the jury in that case. It's not really about the evidence.
9 men and 3 women. They is picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, but you don't know. Just because you have a guy, guys just like other guys beating on women too.
That's true.
Definitely.
That's true. You do. That's one of those things where all guys sort of agree. There are boundaries, and you just better not cross that. And if you do, you're not the kind of guy I want to hang out with. So I don't know. I mean, I think that's a tough. That's a real tough case for us as we look out at it. And the other thing that's out here that's compelling a lot of people is our transportation issues. There's ongoing debate over whether mass transit is really worthwhile in San Diego and Los Angeles, because we still got like 4 or 5% of the total population uses the mass transit. So you spend $2 billion to put a trolley out there. 3% of the population uses it. Everybody gets subsidized, and they still want to drive us out of our automobiles by doing this thing called congestion pricing.
Right.
I don't know if you guys have you been up against that in New York yet?
Exactly. Yes, we have.
Yeah, and people out here are going nuts. I mean, you will not put a black box in my car. This is revolution type stuff.
Wow.
Not going to happen. That's an invasion of privacy. Plus, we want the right, since we're already taxed enough, to drive wherever the hell we want, any time of day we want. Leave us alone.
Exactly.
I don't want to take the trolley.
Right. Gas is high anyway.
Yeah.
Boy,
we've covered a lot of ground today.
Yeah. Well,
we did.
It's this thing is going on, and then the last thing, and we're gonna let you go, is that Kim and Kanye just had their 4th baby.
4th baby by another surrogate mother.
Right. And
right. And so, I'm interested in your opinion on that. What do you think about this surrogacy? Usually surrogacy was left aside for people that, just really couldn't have babies and really struggled to have a child. Is that the case with this couple? Is surrogacy a must and only way to have a child, or instead is it basically something that really wealthy people can do now to have children?
I think it's a little of both.
Okay.
I think Kanye. Well, didn't she have her first child naturally?
I think she had her first child and had problems with the second.
Yeah. So and the third she had surrogate, and this one she had surrogate, because I don't think she can carry all the
Right,
way.
so then-
But if you
so
have
then-
money,
so then you have to say that there's a great deal of validity to it. Basically, she's acting like any other mother who's looking to have a child and can't. And
I mean, I can't
damn her
say
for
that
that.
for sure because she did. Her body is her money.
Yep.
Right.
So she might have hired a surrogate just to have her kids to keep, But anyway, she
Kim
got
is
money.
an interesting woman, though.
Yeah, very.
Trying to be a lawyer, having the children, having the family, dealing with Kanye. Did you see him on the pink carpet?
Yes.
He looked like he was parking cars.
I don't think I ever would have said this, but I think she's a saint in a lot of ways. I mean, she's putting up with a lot and trying to be a modern woman to boot. I don't think that's easy.
No,
it's not.
But being an attorney is in her blood, so
we shall see.
I hope she does well.
But I'm following that story because that's trending. I probably will pitch out.
This is the most fun I've had all week. Thanks for letting me jump in and spend some time with you all.
Hey, you rocking and rolling. It's the Cohen Report.
Yes, thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Happy
too.
sweeps.
Take care.
Talk to you.
Bye.
All right, thank you. Bye. We're about to get out of here too.
We're about to bounce. I'm about to be out. I got to run uptown.
All
Where
right.
you going?
Home.
Home is where the heart is. How's my boy Nas?
Fine. We got a basketball game in Delaware
All right.
so.
Oh my. Gas up. Congestion. Where you going, pimp?
Travel around the world, 7 seas, galaxy.
Well, check us out on all of the platforms: Apple, iTunes, Google.
We rocking.
Spotify.
We really wanted to talk more about mothers by design. That's why I brought up Kim because Mother's Day still goes on.
Right.
We love our mom. Always love my mama. She's my
we gotta
favorite
get out
girl.
Here.
We definitely gotta get out.
All right, see y'all next week.
See you uptown at the Harlem Meetup.
That's right. Thanks, Musa.
All right, peace.